Okay, we're starting a bicycle ride on a bike and hike trail in northern Summit County, starting at the Hudson Road parking lot. Hey, it's October 4th, 2024, sunny day, Friday, mid-70s, low humidity, beautiful day. This section is in Portage County. It starts on, then we quickly transfer to Summit County up ahead. This road trail is relatively flat, except for two major hills, that being around the Route 8 overpass and at Brandywine Road in the Brandywine Falls area. It's exactly 18.1 miles to Alexander Road from Hudson Road. That's the route we're going to take today. Okay, we cross Spell Road, now west of Spell Road. This is now the Summit County Metro Park Bike and Hike Trail. The one thing I don't like about this trail, road crossings are rather difficult. They go up sharp hills usually at the road crossings. Many of them are at sharp angles, makes it hard to see the cars crossing safely. Trails are pretty popular. Get crowded up here. Summer days, weekends especially. Here we're in the, I think they call it the Silver, forget the name of it again, Silver Creek Parks and Stowe. I think that's the name. It gets particularly crowded here and a lot of walkers because it's right next to some apartments and houses here. I don't know how the windscreens are working here. Have an external mic here. I can't hear myself talk, so if it's working, that's pretty good. Show you what I mean about these road crossings. Oh great, we got a street cleaner coming down here too now. But they have these little lights, flashing yellow lights. Please don't ever use them unless you're unable to cross the road on your own. Here you go, look at this idiot. What, are they gonna stop on me now? Constant problem, see? They try to let you go by, but nobody has to stop for these lights. Go! Some people think it's the law that you have to stop for crosswalks. It's just insane. Causes severe traffic backups and safety concerns with the people on the trail. I usually just tell people to just go, wave them by, but sometimes they insist. They're just sitting there. And I've seen so many people use those lights, they just hit the button and run across, thinking that it's going to stop all the traffic when they're blinking yellow. And nobody has to stop for blinking yellow unless somebody is in the crosswalk, which you shouldn't be. Just put yourself out there to get killed. The only proper way to use those blinking yellow light buttons is when you notice the road is clear and you have trouble making it across. You're invalid or damn squirrels. If you're invalid or something and you can't make it across, please wait for all the traffic to be clear, then hit the buttons to warn others that there may be someone in the crosswalk. Do not use them for hitting the button to stop all the traffic so that you, as a recreational trail user, can stop 20, 30 cars. It's just ridiculous. Here's one of these bad road crossings, Norton Road. It's a busy road, comes up here, steep hill, sharp turn. And a lot of times these people stop for no reason. Looks good today. But it looks like the road trail goes that way. No, it goes over here. Confuses a lot of people. There's a lot of bike riders that use those people that stop at the road crossings, and they like it. They wave at them, and it's like, oh, thank you for letting me go by. It's extremely annoying for most other riders, let me tell you. Just don't do it. Sometimes I know I could be a problem person maybe, but I'm stubborn, and if I'm not riding and like I'm in a race or something, I'll just sit there and wait for people and just keep waving them by, saying there's no stop sign here, just go. It's like you're just disrupting everybody, trying to teach them, but there's thousands and thousands of people to teach. Shouldn't be my job. Now, here's one of the big hills that you'll run into. It's the Route 8 Route 8 overpass. It's kind of short coming from the west side. It's a lot longer from coming eastbound on it. This side's steep and a little shorter, probably steeper. And near the top we have the bike trail coming up from the south, from Monroe Falls, coming in that area. As you can see, it's pretty steep. I'm only going 10, 11. And there's the Route 8 overpass. Whew. Oh, tired. That's downhill for a long ways here. Tunnel under old Route 8. Steele's Corners is here. The only thing you got to worry about here is you're going downhill at a high rate of speed, and there's a trail entrance from the Steele's Corners parking lot, which can have a lot of people coming out and going right in front of you. Over there to the left is where that goes, so you got to be careful there. And other than that, it's pretty flat until the next big hill at Brandywine Road. Now, north of 303, you go through an area called Ritchie Ledges. Some rock walls. It's really nice. Ledges right along the bike trail here. And an interesting tidbit is somebody captured a bobcat on a trail camera in this area. Someone that lives around here a few years ago, 5 years ago, so they're probably around here still. You can see the nice rock walls. weekend it's pretty flat here. I think I have a southern wind fetch today, so I'm just flying along here at 20, 21 miles an hour without a whole lot of effort. Here's Boston Mills Road we're going to cross. It's all clear. Not many people on this road, but they do have some mountain bike trails up here. A lot of times you'll find mountain bikes along the trail here blocking your way because they're really, really slow. And then we go over to the Interstate 80 Turnpike overpass bridge. Yeah, it seems really windy out today. Such much wind noise, I can't hear anything. I can barely hear myself talk. Now here's the Brandywine Road hill. You could take the road if you wanted to, or the bike trail. I picked the bike trail because it's safer. Because it's a narrow road. If you come down here, you gotta be a little careful about some of these driveways down here at the bottom. So you gotta be vigilant and not just come down here like there's nothing in the way. We come down here and it's a very crowded Brandywine Falls region, one of the most crowded areas in the national park. So you got to go slow through here, a lot of winding little areas, hard to see. I-271 bridge. Overpass, and then you come down here and there's a usually highly congested area, especially in the weekends. A lot of people walk here. There's a trail. It shares this here for a while, so there's a lot of people walking here. A lot of times you got to be really careful. They don't get out of the way either. And there's a steep hill climb out of here too. The trail's usually pretty rough here right now. And I'm going to take it easy up here. after the hill. Didn't want to show you me huffing and puffing up there 10-11 miles an hour. Comes up along Brandywine Road again for a while, and then it turns off to the west, more from this direction to the left. Another one of these crazy road crossings here. This one's not too bad, but you can see it's abrupt and people are assholes all over here. They stop and then they get real mean when you tell them to go. Here's my worst crossing. You come up a sharp hill on each side, stops dead on the tracks here, and then we have to go diagonal across the road and down another steep hill. Crazy the way they made them. There's no reason for that. Here's the busy Route 82 crossing. I have one of these darn lights here again. So yesterday it was real easy to go across. Let's see what happens today. Just depends how busy the traffic is. Go! Go! They can't help themselves, they keep stopping. Just when there's an opening that comes up, you got some idiots stopping, messing everything up. So if there's not much traffic, you can get through easily. Yeah, I think we got a strong north wind here. There's an excessive amount of wind here for going 18. North of Route 82, you go underneath the power lines. so you can get recharged, so you can have enough energy to make it back. But up here there is some irritating road crossings. Not this one here, but you go down a sharp hill at the road crossing and you got to stop in time for the road to look both ways, because they're not real well traveled, but you never know, someone's going to be there. It's a lot of people running about. Well, we've reached the turnaround point almost, and that's Alexander Road. You could go north on some roads and connect to the Bedford Reservation trails. Never done that because it goes on roads and I don't like going on roads. So we're going to turn around up here. This trail is kind of a little bit bumpy. You can't just ride well without your hands on the handlebar. You got to keep a handle on the handles, bars. So I'll turn around here and we'll be heading back east then. And we're back under the power lines, heading east. And it seems like we have a wind, aiding wind to our backs here. I'll see if we can't beat yesterday's speed of a miserable 17.9 miles an hour for the trip. I definitely don't feel as much wind in my face going this direction. Excuse me, I gotta make sure I go fast here. I'm sure I won't have any troubles, but past this girl who thought that she was pretty fast, I think she tried to increase her speed when she saw me. I'm just trying to show her that she's got no chance. Took my heart rate up by 20. That's sure enough to waste a lot of people. She could beat me going up the big hill though if she goes that far. Let's see how far back. Don't even see her anymore. She's disappeared. So I'm back up to Brandywine Road. It's amazing how quickly people disappear when they even try to race me. I know there's a lot of people faster than me too. Believe me, heck of a lot faster. Then we come down the hill to Brandywine Falls. And we got to be careful going down there. Adjusted zone again. And I'm just gliding down this hill at 23. That's why we got to be careful here. Up to 26. See how fast it goes. You don't hold back. So I got to ride the brakes. Oh, God. And we got the steep part of the hill here's right here, a parking lot. Up the Brandywine Road. And from there it's not as steep. $10 miles an hour. And once you get over that little hump, it's not nearly as steep. It's got flat spots. East of Boston Mills. Going through the Ritchie Ledges area again. Steep cliff on either side of the old railroad bed here. I used to ride back here when I was a teenager. It was always a scary spot for me. Used to be crushed limestone back then, and a long ways from home. So we got the big Route 8 overpass to climb yet. That's a longer, steeper hill. And that's the end of the big hills for the trail then. Almost nobody on this trail this time of the year in the weekdays, afternoons. One of these is a pretty bad bump here. I think it's this one. Ooh, big snake. You see that thing? I think that was a rat snake, man. That was a big one. I almost ran it over. It's hard to tell those snakes between snakes and a twig sometimes. And here's the Route 8 overpass climb. It's Route 303 going underneath now. It's going to be a slow climb. I'm worn out. Old Route 8 bridge. Just keeps getting steeper and steeper as you go, till you crest the very top of the overpass. I'm worn out. Get a little break here, and then another steep hill. It's steep. Then you go fly down the hill. And we reached 30 miles an hour. Gliding. Oh, bumpy here. East of Young Road. Big swamp to the north here. And we're up the Spell Road. Must be a lot of witches here. Name a road after a spell. And then we cross over to the little connector of the Portage Hike and Bike. And then this goes to the Hudson Road. And if the Hudson Road parking lot is full, there is an extra parking lot north on Hudson Road, just around the corner. Because that little parking lot they got can fill up really fast. And I heard they're going to pave this part right here, or fix it or repair. I don't know what they're doing, but next week it'll probably be closed for a little bit, and then it'll reopen and supposedly smooth. It used to be a lot worse than it is now, though. I have to bunny hop up here, I think. Oh yeah, nasty bump there. Bunny hopped it. And we're almost back, and that'll be the end of the trail, end of the ride. 36.2 miles total. And I'm reading 18.2 miles an hour average over the distance. I beat yesterday's 18.9, I think it was. Or no, 17.9. Yeah. So I beat yesterday.